unless your people know that they have not just a right, but an ability to speak up. So I want to know how you encourage that, and I want to know what role whistleblowers play in sustaining a culture of integrity.
If you want to assess the culture of integrity of any given organization, public or private, or even an academic institution, and if you are allowed to ask one question, I would recommend you to ask the following question. Do you feel you can speak up without fear? With this single question, you will have a pretty good understanding as to whether you are in an ethical organization or whether there is a high or low culture of integrity. If you feel that you can really speak up without fear of retaliation, among other things, then you are in a good company, in a good institution, public or private. I think that's the best question. If you are allowed to ask only one question, that's the best question to assess the quality of the culture of integrity. And as for yourself, I don't know where you work, what is your activity, but as for yourself, do I really feel I can speak up without fear? That's a really great question. So it starts by making sure that in the organization, colleagues and management listen actively. Now, what does that mean to listen actively? It means that when an issue is raised, and when there is a complaint, for instance, that it's really taken seriously, that it's really investigated, the facts are independently investigated, and that real corrective measures are taken, and that we give a feedback to the person who raised an issue, and also it means that we make sure there is no double standards. So that's absolutely crucial. Double standard is a secret killer of culture of integrity. It's awful. And it's really important to fight double standard. It's part of my mission to make sure that when there is an issue, regardless of the position of the people involved, they get equivalent corrective measures. Every year, we have a so-called Ethics Day. So it's not the only day we are ethical, I hope, but during Ethics Day, what happened is every single employee, and we have 80,000 employees, every single one, whenever we operate, can talk directly to the CEO. We have a web chat, a worldwide web chat. I must confess there is one country in the world where it is difficult to do it because of the time difference. It is New Zealand. What a shame. So I'm the one who selects the question. And there is a not so secret, because I will reveal the secret deal with the president is that he does not choose the question. I choose the question. He has no say about the questions, and I pick up the most difficult questions, including the questions that question him, that attack him personally. We take them, we put them online, and we put his response online. And to do this, show the level, the expectation in terms of leadership and personal courage. So when the president of the group does it in front of everyone, every single senior manager, country general manager, they do it in their country as well. So we run the same day, we run 70 web chats. There is a group web chat with the president, and there are 70 web chats in the 70 countries where we have direct subsidiaries. And this exercise is one of the things we do to develop open talk, so that people feel free to speak up, because they get a response.
In practice, how do you adapt your go-to-market strategies to your integrity principles?
Okay, so we have 4 principles. It's integrity, respect, courage, and transparency. So how does it work? Think about the business cycle of a company like L'Oreal. L'Oreal is in the beauty business. Okay, so when we make a new claim, we have to make sure a new claim. For instance, we say, use this skincare and you will look 20 years younger. Okay. So how does it work with the 4 ethical principles? Integrity, respect, courage, and transparency. If you take integrity, you can say, well, as an ethics officer, I will say to the marketing teams, you know what, it's great, I love your claim, but it must be supported by scientific data and proven results. That's integrity. Okay, and say, of course, they will ask why, and we say, because you want to respect also the second principle, which is respect. You want to respect your consumers. You want to respect your clients. You want to respect the market. You want to respect the brand, because you will kill the brand if you make wrong claims. So using the 4 words, these 4 principles, it helps to make good and sound decisions. And in fact, we encourage all the teams worldwide to use these 4 principles to make decisions and to communicate about the decision. And last week I talked with a senior manager and say, use them not only to make decisions, but also to explain your decision. And someone, one day, will take you by your vest and we say, where is your integrity? Where is your courage? And I say, this day, it will be a victory for you. Because if you are challenged on one of these principles by a member of your team, it means, 1, that people in your organization feel free to speak up, which is key. We may talk about it more. And 2, that they use an ethical principle. So I tell them, send me an email when it happens, because it's great for you.
What impact in practice does having a culture of integrity mean for the way L'Oréal approaches its research? Do you animal test?
No. Did we do it? Yes. It's over for a number of years. And in fact, it's once again, it's an interesting challenge. Animal testing for more than 10 or 15 years, L'Oréal stopped all animal testing on finished products. No, we do it. No, we ask anyone else to do it for us. Now, what is interesting and what I see is that we or L'Oréal, depending on how close I feel with the company, is being criticized on a regular basis for animal testing. And I am now a little bit flabbergasted about this, because this issue of animal testing is a good illustration of how ethics can be a driver for innovation, a driver for change. Over the past 30 years, here's a number. Over the past 30 years, L'Oréal spent 1.4 billion, I'm not talking about million, billion New Zealand dollars on alternative methods to test, so that there is no animal testing. 1.4 billion New Zealand dollar. How many companies in the world did that? None. There's only one. We have 100 scientists full-time working on these alternative methods. How many companies in the world does it? None. Did we advertise this? No. Did we do it? Yes. I think this company should be commended for this.